Right, good morning. Welcome back for some more Tomb Raider. We were doing Speed Demon, the one where we have to finish Tomb Raider 1. I think Tomb Raider 1 was under 5 hours, Tomb Raider 2 under 6 hours, and Tomb Raider 3 under 6 hours as well. So yeah, last time we actually did entirely Tomb Raider 1 in 2 hour 30, 2 hour 40, something like that. And we were into Tomb Raider 2. Which I expect is going to be around 3 hours. Yep, good start. I mean, we want to kill this guy anyway. Might as well do that now. Camera, please. Can I jump this directly? I don't think I ever tried. It feels like I might be able to. Oh, barely not. How are you still alive? Alright, so nothing particularly fancy for this level. We're not going to try the secrets because we're going to skip most of the level. We're going to do the usual skip for this. Don't even remember what this this level gives you in terms of secret reward. Probably not massive deal. Use the ammo possibly? I don't remember. I really like the lights here. It's a really nice touch, I like it. Should save before I do something stupid. Which I'm perfectly capable of doing. almost don't need a med pack after that. Actually, I can probably skip a med pack here. Not that I'm actually... Not that it's actually going to be a problem. I should have plenty of med packs at the end of this. Really like what they did with the dome here. Big fan of that. That's something they added in later updates because it wasn't quite ready in the first release of this. Big fan of that though. Yeah, we're going to do the fake grab here. It's going to take us a few attempts because I'm bad at it. Probably a bit rusty as well. Hey, first try. Look at that. They should give you the Uzis here, but I actually grabbed the Uzis in the previous level. So they just give you ammo instead. Absolutely love the big chandelier here as well. Really like what they did with this level. Like, so fucking good. Nope. And this is where you save. Bit risky. This jump always gives me a bit of trouble. There we go. Going to drop a save here. I'm very capable of killing myself doing that. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to heal here because of this guy, I think. Oop. Just passing. We managed to do all of that with just a small med pack. Nice. Definitely a bit more adventurous than what I would try to do in Northern Summits. But that gives you an idea of how much leeway you actually have in practice. If you can get only one med pack by being risky, you're more likely to get a reset in Opera House by fucking up the skip jumps, both of them, than from damage. Alright, I'll get them to shoot down the window. Just passing. I think you can glitch through those. Yeah, you can glitch through those. Don't need to wait for them. It is a glitch though, it's considered a glitch as far as speedrun is concerned, which means that you can't do that in a glitchless speedrun. Should be able to like jump and grab this, right? Yeah. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that in Northern Nomads. I'm going to ignore the secrets in this one as well, I think. do they give you as secret? Actually, I think it's use the ammo. I might want to grab that. I don't know. Where are the secrets? One of them is downstairs. And where's the last one? Oh yeah, it's annoying. I have to climb the ladder. Yeah, fuck that. Like, they're kind of... all of them are kind of out of the way. Not the most optimal combat here. I'm never going to need those harpoons, am I? I'll take the auto pistol ammo though. Definitely will take that. Where was the pickups here? Yeah. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There's harpoon somewhere? Yeah. Should be able to jump between the fires here. Also would not recommend for no loads, no meds, but it's not a particularly difficult jump. Just a bit too much damage if you're doing no loads, no meds and you're not quite confident. Can make it work though. If you're confident enough in that you're not going to take too much damage for the rest of the level, you can make that work. For example, I didn't need to be hit here. Or you can grab the secret from here. I was thinking that it really wasn't an optimal route for grabbing the secret, but actually since I can grab that secret here, I might as well. And I'll be comfortable with Uzi ammo for the rest. I think it's Uzi ammo. Because I can grab the stone secret up the ladder, and then I can immediately grab the jade secret in the water. Not that we're particularly short on time, but I like the idea that we can optimize this path like that. Pretty nice. That means we'll have to go downstairs to grab the gold secret later, but it's not too bad. Bit out of the way, but it's not too bad. Right. Nope. And off you go. I can't do the jump skip for the pool. You need menu buffers. I never tried to memorize how to do this properly, so I'm not going to try. Since we're going to get the gold secret anyway, there's no point. Nope. I thought I could do that. Do I not have... Oh, I do not have the shotgun yet. Has this guy spawned yet? No, he hasn't. I need to go here. Nope. Well, I guess we're not good at nodes, nomads. Yeah, we get the shotgun later in this level. I need to actually do a nose nomads of this game at some point. Still haven't done that. I did a few attempts. I think I went as far as barking. Definitely too rusty to try that right now. Yeah, it's Uzi and Uzi ammo. It's not a lot of ammo though. So I guess the most important part is just getting the Uzis proper. Where's the ladder here? Is it here? No, it's not. It's over here. Yeah, that was too short. I didn't save either. So good job me, I guess. Might actually need the med pack because of this. Trying to go too fast for my own good. Bastards getting me in that angle. Right. So yeah, I was hoping the secret would give me more ammo than that. Still comfortable. Should be able to use the Uzis for quite a bit. That goes here. There we go. The entire purpose of this gate is to be closed when you start the next level. Pretty much the only reason it's here. You can jump directly on the switch on the water and grab it without getting eaten by the current, I think. Never particularly tried that. I'm not going to go all the way to grab the grenades. That's out of the way. that's a lot of ammo. Yeah. Where's the other one? There you are. Not even sure why I stopped to craft flares. Probably never going to need flares. This is not TR3. Okay, do I actually care about the secrets here? Hey, Laser Lords, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Longest ladder in the game? Maybe not actually, because there's some in Ice Palace that are also pretty damn long. Right before the gong. Sec. Okay, where are the other secrets here? Yeah, they're in the way. We can grab the secrets on the way. I'm going to try the skip jump above the diving pool, but I'm bad at it, so I'm not going to try too hard. If I can't get it in the first few attempts, we'll do the rest of the level. That jump is annoying to get. It's a really bad banana jump. It's probably easier to do in modern controls, but not playing with modern controls. I have no idea how to play that properly. Yeah, how does that work? That works like this, like, right? No, not like this. The other way around. This works like this. Not how I wanted to do it, but that also works. Oop. Now, please. What else? We're probably going to skip most of the secrets in the Maya Doria levels. We might go for the deck ones, which I think have a lot of M16 ammo, which is really nice to get. Yeah, I think the way I wanted to do this was... No, it's not like that either. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. That's the jump I usually do. It's been a while. Okay, flamethrowers. First flamethrowers of the game. Is there another flamethrower in this direction, or was this the only one? I don't remember. I think it's just the one flamethrower. There's 2 waves of doggos, but there's one flamethrower here. Trying to memorize all of this because I might start doing Knowledge Nomads again at some point. Still haven't finished TR2 Knowledge Nomads. Just passing. Getting this guy is annoying in Knowledge Nomads. Kinda need to bait him out of the pool. Don't think anything spawns here. Especially since this door is locked. No, that is not what I wanted to target, but okay. Not the most efficient way to do that. Oh, I'm bad at this. It's fine, you can always jump on the side of the fires. Yeah, plenty of time even if you fuck up. Right. Another flamethrower down here. There's harpoons to grab here, which I don't particularly care about. Camera, please. I killed only one of the two harpooners, but that's probably fine. Okay, let's see if we can do that fucking jump. I think we like... I don't even know what the setup for this is. I'm so bad at it. Yeah. It's not a grab anyway, you have to banana jump this. Definitely not like this. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. How's the half tile work? Yeah, you're not getting enough turn. Never figured out a good setup for this. That was good in terms of the jump, but didn't quite work. Yeah, I'm not going to spend half an hour on this. Yeah, okay. Let's just do the level normally. One of these days I'll figure this one out, but not today. I did manage to get it a couple of times, but mostly accidentally. Alright, just passing. Oh, there's more that spawned. Oh, hello. Forgot you spawned. Yeah, there's a melee guy. Raises the helicopter platform. Why is the button for raising the helicopter platform all the way here? Who knows? Who knows? Levels are not built to make sense. There should be some enemies here. I didn't think they'd be so close. Careful about that one if I want to do those on the meds. Definitely don't want to be jumped like that. There's probably a way to do that that isn't quite as scuffed. Work this time, but can't exactly guarantee that's a good way to do that. I think the breathing we hear in the background are the scuba divers, which I left alive. No, there is a shotgunner downstairs after the red security car. That might be the one we're hearing. Yeah, that's the one we're hearing. What shotgun do I have? Oh, I've got quite a bit. Okay, that doesn't do damage. Well, there's like harpoons over there, which I don't particularly care about. Doesn't this one have other ammo as well? Might be the one on the other side. Oh well. Scuba divers firing at me. Blood rances.
Blood or answers. I have no preference. You should spill a bit of them both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look? Brother?
Those guys don't have anything, I think. One of them just phased through the floor or something. Oh, that one is Uzi ammo. Okay, I thought it was M16. Oh, is my outfit not updating? That's interesting. Must have fucked up with the outfit management here. Because this is using the default outfit and not the swimsuit. That's a bit weird. Wonder how that works, because I started the game normally. Feel like that should be using the normal outfits. Is there anything to do classic? It does, like automatic, doesn't really. So once you start getting outfits unlocked, it just fucks up the regular play. That's weird. It's like there's a setting somewhere I don't have. We can do this jump, right? How do we do this? Bit finicky to not hit the ceiling here. Okay, that works. not doing the secrets here. Oh, I'm at the bottom of my save list. Get back up here. That is not the best square to fall on. Where is the top of the column? Here? It is here. I went a bit too far. Yeah, that's better. Nice. Getting both drops at the same place. Beautiful. Nope. That was not optimal. No, it's funny because I'm getting the footsteps sound as if I was barefooted. So as if I had the swimsuit. That's funny. So the footsteps are like map/level dependent and not outfit dependent. Where am I going? Going here. I could do the speedrun strat of just running through the fire and eating med packs while I do so. This is a bit tedious. So, I'm not going the right way, am I? Oh, I was going the right way. I don't remember how this puzzle works already. Man, I'm rusty. Oh, did that shut down? No, that shut down this. I was going the right way, but I need to do this first. I think. Oh, that. Oh, it opens this, doesn't it? Yeah, it opens this. I'm an idiot. It's the fire switch that are timed. Now, please. Camera hints accidentally replaying here. Lara, what are we doing? Down here, please. But let's see if I still know how to get this one. Yeah, that works. Okay, what else do we have? Next level, I'm going to do the fire skip. The secret breaker skip, because that level is just annoying. There's so much pushable puzzles as well. Just an absolute pain. For no particular reason. Ah, please. Oh my god. Can just do that. Oh! Stop hitting all the slopes, Lara. Oh, come on. Also not where I wanted to go. My movement is terrible today. Just do that. There we go. Just passing. This shotgun kills many nodes, nomads. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to do this breakable type puzzle. There we go. That's how you save as much health as possible. Where's the switch? Over here. That is not what I should have here. Okay, not bad. Nolo's Nomad, that would be pretty okay in terms of health. Because that encounter is also pretty nasty. Since you just come out of the water inside a narrow corridor. Alright. So, something like this. You can't be right at the edge because you need a bit of room to grab the block. Oh yeah, the game is a bit cut because I've stretched it as much as I can on the window, but I'm actually playing windowed, which means that I have the bar on top and the bar on the bottom. So if I was trying to put it completely full screen, it would be if it wants me to. I'm not selecting the right thing, I think. I have too many. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's Tomb Raider 2. Got too many sources on this. There it is. It would be like this. Because I've got actually a bar on top and bottom because I'm playing on windowed. So that's why I actually stretch it out a bit instead. So it fits vertically. So yeah, it's going to be cut on the sides. Not much I can do about that. Okay, so if I do this... There we go. You're right on the edge, so you're not catching fire, but you're still taking damage. I could do black background, I guess. I would have to... Fundamentally, I would have to use different scene, I think, because I've got the background as well. But if I did something like this... If I can... There it is. Should be able to just ask him to. And then... Yeah, I could do something like this, and I would have a black bar at the bottom instead. I guess. And there it would fit properly. Would be better if I had a different scene, I think. There's ammo on the right here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Or it's sheet ammo, I don't care. Guess that pickup is important if you're doing 100%. All items. No, I have no ammo for this. Yeah, thanks for the camera. Not what I was trying to do here, but okay. Yeah, I guess that works. Because, yeah, it also cuts the ammo count when I'm too stretched. When I was in the previous configuration, it also cuts the ammo count out of the screen, doesn't it? Which is probably a bit more annoying than just the health. So I guess it's probably better like that. Oop, not where I wanted to go. Should probably save. Where's my last save of this? Nope. Just passing. Nice and easy. Does that go again? That goes here. Go. What's the next level? Oh yeah, there's jump skip at the end of the next level. Living quarters. Let me just jump in the water directly. Notes, nomads, you'd probably want to take the time to kill everyone and grab the M16 ammo, which is also very nice to have. Probably could have not taken damage here. Wouldn't have passed the knowledge nomads for this. The angle was almost off for my jump as well. I almost hit the floor. The glass floor. Can I get this guy? I'll get him later. Can I jump this, please? Collision on those engine parts are always a bit annoying. Come back here. Might as well trigger the boulders. There's another dude, right. For some reason they have two different melee dudes in this level. Okay, we can skip the puzzle here as well. We can jump between the fires. Like this and this, yeah. Doesn't even do a lot of damage to you, because you don't stay at the edge of the fire for very long. So that's viable for Noros Nomads if you're confident enough. Nice. Health is really clean so far. There's shotgun ammo behind that. I can probably corner jump this. Wouldn't be able to do that in the Noros Nomads because that's a glitch, but you can like do this. Otherwise you need to just do the puzzle so that you can go all the way around and back again. But yeah, there's shotgun ammo in this corner. I'm just too lazy to actually do this properly. Moves the piston back in place. Where's my jump? Yeah, you don't want to corner jump this block, because then you can't climb back up. So much for trying to go fast. You just fucked up the entire puzzle. I have to redo everything again. Pretty sure I did that at least once or twice. This is roughly safe jump. Yeah, you can do that in the Noros Nomads. That's minimal health. Minimal health lost. So in the remastered, they fixed the fire here so that it actually shuts down if you flood the room with water, which wasn't the case in the original because they were not really intending you to skip the fire. In the remaster, they actually put a fix for that, which is nice. Little detail. Absolutely did not have to do that. Where am I going? This way, please. can I please target this guy? At any point. What are you doing? Thank you. That was weird. This room is very badly built because you can skip the entire puzzle by just this very simple jump. Wait, what am I doing? Can I not do the same on the other side? Why am I doing this part of the puzzle? Probably could have not taken damage here. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just jump on the other side. Not sure why I was doing the block puzzle over there. Just go here. Yeah, you can skip this room and then goes the absolute longest way to do that. Oh, that's a slope, interesting. Chicken and rice, nice. Yeah, probably don't want to do that jump. Running out of ammo for this again. No, it doesn't have anything. There's melee dude here, right? Yeah. None of those guys have items. Alright, this jump is finicky. You need a really late grab. I might need a jump like this as well, though I'm not sure that works when you're on a downward slope like this. Oh, it does. Okay. There we go. Didn't take me too many tries. Oh, you don't need the M16 for this. Killing those dudes mostly to grab the grenade launcher. Alright, so there's multiple ways to skip this level. The speedrunners can actually jump from this side here to this slope. I'm not good at this. I'm not going to try that because I'm bad at it. What you can do instead is go down here. Do I need the key if I do this? I don't need the key if I do this. Can just go downstairs here, for example. And do this jump, which is also a very finicky one. But if you're playing this no loads no meds, given that there's a forced damage jump at the inflatable boat, you need to be very careful about your health. Whoa, first try, okay. I remember this taking me forever last time I did no loads no meds. Very nice. So that skips like half the level. Gets you directly up here and on the roof. Don't think he has anything here. This is auto pistol ammo. Don't mind if I do. Could probably corner jump this if I wanted to. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here, and if you need to be careful with your health. Shotgunners in particular, any shot of the shotgun here is going to be enough to lower your health in such a way that you can't do that one jump. There's grenades somewhere. Down here, I think. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
16 ammo is always appreciated. Yeah, no, I do not have the key. That's what we need the boat for. That woke up someone. I think? Thought I heard something. Guess not. So that's the jump in question. As you can see, you really don't have a lot of leeway to do that. Alright, you have a dude spawning over there. Can snipe you, so that one is going to be fun if you do Nodes Nomads pistols only. With the M16 it's absolutely fine. Sure, man. Have a nice one. Thanks for dropping by. Don't even know what the strat would be to kill that shotgun guy with pistols only in a Nodes Nomads. Oh shit, hi. Come back here. Where did he go? Did he go inside? Or did I kill him? Where the heck? It's behind me. Bastard. I'm just playing this as if I was Nodes Nomads to give you an idea of how clutch it actually gets. They spawns a melee guy, I think? Yeah. I thought I heard footsteps. No, probably just mine. Can probably get to at least Barkung today. Possibly Xi'an. Don't think we're finishing this today. Might be a bit short. Can I not do that? I guess I can't. Needs to be a long jump. Lara, please. Yeah, there's a shotgun. Oh, there's flamethrower. We can get the flamethrower from there. Interesting. Bunch more dudes that spawn here. Bunch of ammo I couldn't grab, but I don't particularly care. This is a jump you have to do if you want to get the secret. Which I don't. That one is fun to get as well, because there's kind of false damage with the spikes. Where's the shotgun guy? The flamethrower guy? There we go. You know, I need to find a safe way to drop down without taking damage with that health. Which I think we can just jump on those slopes here. Yeah, that works. So yeah, that's how you do this level, nomads. Pretty much. You can skip triggers by doing a side jump immediately as you spawn, which I didn't think to do. Yeah, you can skip that. Oh, did I not save? No, I didn't save. Well, I guess that's a good time to demonstrate what I didn't think of doing at the beginning of the level then. Yeah, like this. Not sure that worked. Well, that still triggered the boulders, but you can do that. There's a way to not trigger the first set of boulders, and then you can just run straight through to jump above the second one. But that works. Dramatic ice breaking. Bird can stay there. Do I do all secrets on this one? What am I doing? Not what I'm supposed to do, that's for sure. I don't remember what this one gives me. I think it gives me grenades. Which I can probably do without. Burp. Let's actually save this time. Yeah, two of the secrets are kind of out of the way, so Let's just skip that, I think. Okay, there's a trigger we can skip here. It spawns a couple of dudes. Music, please. Nope, that's too far. Kind of what I was saving. It's been a while since I did that. Can go here. And then I think you can jump on the side without moving the block. But it's kind of tricky. Let me try. Like here. It's possible to jump this. We do that in the speed run. Like, yeah. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. Oh, yep. Good physics. Tomb Raider vehicle physics. Oh, that actually killed me. Lol. Okay, let's just play this as intended. Not going to try too hard. Texture is a bit weird. It looks like it almost inverted in Remaster here. I really need to move one of the blocks. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm bad at this. I am very rusty. Okay, that's better. There we go. Alright. Well, since we're skipping the secrets, we can just go straight to the key. Skip the avalanche. Well, skip the bridge. And go straight to the avalanche. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that is not... That was not the plan. Oh boy. Need to remember that little hole here is a bit treacherous. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Wanted to splatter the guy, but I really didn't need to veer that much to do that. Around. Health shouldn't be too much of a concern. As long as I don't hit walls too hard. Like that. Probably a better place to position this. That's fine. Nice and easy. That area with the avalanche was a lot more complex in early versions of Tomb Raider 2 pre-release. There was like a gate and you had a switch. You had to climb above where the boulders are to reach a switch to open the door. It was a bit weird. Not going to fight this guy.
Uh-huh.
Just going to grab the key and get the freak out. Just passing. Basically need enough health to tank this guy. And that's it. The rest is cheesable. Without too much trouble. That jump is always a bit scary. As I was saying. Okay. I'm apparently bad at this. Yikes. There's got to be a better setup for this. I have to figure that one out if I need to, if I train towards the meds again. There's got to be a better way. you actually stuck up here? Do you actually spawn in a place where you can't get out? Is that what's happening? Huh. I never noticed that. What the hell? Why can you not get out of here? Is it a different room, maybe? Is it built as a separate room? I don't know. That's a bit weird. Never paid attention, but might have always been like that. So possible that the AI was just being derpy right there. And it actually works properly normally.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Right, so if you want to cheese those guys, you can go all the way there and then M16 them. Without too much risk. Took a bit of damage here, but you can do that damage less.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey, Frenchie, what's up?
Uh-huh.
Morning, morning. Alright. So here we can trigger this guy and get back to safety. Yeah, definitely a risk of taking damage here. But then you can cheese him with the M16. And once you've done that, you can kill the other guys without trouble by positioning yourself properly. To get this across here. Not grabbing the secret, don't need that. Spawn those guys and just wait for them here. They're not very smart. There you go. And you can avoid spawning the rest of the dudes by going around the block on the left, if I remember correctly, because the triggers are on the right actually, and very skippable. So I think you do... I'm at the bottom of my saves again. This, and then just go around, and that never spawns those dudes. And you're just home free. Just don't fuck up the final jump, I guess. There we go. Guess one of the results of me using this playthrough to train a little bit for Nodes the meds is I'm going to have a lot of meds at the end of the game. I'm going to be stacked. Okay, we're going to ignore those guys. Let me drop the save back on top of my list. There we go. Guys, do your thing. Die. Okay, couple birds to deal with here. Or is that just the one? Guess that's just the one. So the risk of leaving those guys alive, if you were doing those nomads, you probably want to kill all the enemies downstairs still. Because there is a risk that they might take a few shots at you after this jump. Possibly. Okay. This jump is a bit more tricky than I thought. Ah. Loud, please. That's more like it. You guys do your thing. So in the early versions of this, before release, like basically very late in development, they still had the monks being hostile to you. And the level was pretty much identical, but all the encounters were built up in such a way that you never encountered the monks and the mercenaries at the same time, and they were all hostile to you. They would never attack each other, and they never put the monks and the mercenaries in the same place, so it didn't look like they were actually allied with each other. And like still couple months, like I played the pre-release version that was like 2 months before development. 2 months before release, I mean. And they were still hostile to you. Very interesting that it took them this long to actually figure that out. Either that was like something they came up with very late, or there's something they implemented very late. I don't know if it's that they didn't have the idea, or it was just not working properly until very late. Okay, not much fancy to do here. Oh, where's my flare key here? Oof. Almost hit that. If you want to do these nomads, combat is actually going to be a problem, but traps are going to be a problem as well. Especially the gauntlet corridor later. Alright, so let's just spawn those guys. That monk is probably not going to survive. Monk is not supposed to come after me. The mercenary is not supposed to come after me. So the way this works is the monks can, well, they can damage all the mercenaries. But the mercenaries, only those guys with the blue clothes can damage the monks. Those guys here, with the brown clothes, actually can't. They probably did that because they do so much damage it would be impossible for the monks to do anything. But that means in the nomads, you can always be guaranteed that those guys are going to get killed. As long as you have a monk, because the monk is not ever actually taking damage from those. I don't think that's a bug. I think that was intended for balancing purposes. just going to corner jump this one. Because I'm too lazy to move the blocks properly. Yeah, so there's a masonry that spawns up here, which is mostly a remnant of a spawn there was here back before the monks and mercenaries were hostile to each other. I think it was another monk that spawned up here back then. Guess there's someone still active over there. Oh, I forgot that was here. That's 100% on me. Well, oh boy, my save is so far away. I have to redo the entire thing. That's what I do when I'm not paying attention. Good job, me. Die. Right. Just need to get... Oh! Actually got killed this time. Which means I'm going to have to deal with the branch shot all by myself. That spawn him. There we go. Don't have anything. Can I please jump above the thing? There we go. Beep, beep. Should save, maybe this time. Bro, you're in the way. don't know if he can push me off the edge through the fences. He might be able to. That might be a bit of a stupid way to lose a Nords Nomads if that happens. Nope, Lara, please.
Uh-huh.
Wait, where am I going?
Uh-huh.
That was too early of a jump. You guys do your thing. There we go. It was a bit weird. They usually break the window immediately. Right, in the Northern Nomads you don't want to open the door and then climb, because if all the monks die, which is actually pretty likely, all the gun guys are going to be ambushing you at the bottom of those stairs, of those ladders. Which is no good. So you want to do the tower first and then open the gate and actually wait in ambush. Let the monks go through. And then, depending on who survives, you have a long corridor you can M16 the enemy through. If there's any surviving mercenaries.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Bit on the side here. Yeah, from the sound of the steps, the mercenary won, as they often do. Which is exactly what you don't want to happen.
Uh-huh.
Surprising that it's two bronze shirts, because the bronze shirts can do damage against the monks. Yeah, there was going to be another one of those dudes. Necessarily. There we go. Yeah, definitely not a good way to do that in the Northern Nomads. Nope. That is not what I should have done either. I thought the trap was one tile closer to me. Clutch grab though. Alright, this trap. Do something like this. Running is a bit safer than jumping, I found. Yeah, that works. That works a lot better than I remember. Don't care about the secret. Yeah, if you're doing the secrets, this is a good order to do that, because then you can go grab the secret on the side here. Is there any reason I'm not grabbing those secrets? Actually. I don't remember what they give me. Might want to actually do that secret. Not this. It's not this one. Didn't remember where I saved. Be interesting to check what they give me. That's too close. Pass. Go. Just going to be prudent. Probably could have gone through, but... Right, the last secret is behind the statue, so that's not too far out of the way. Got the secret in the water here. So that little alcove actually disappears when you empty the water, because it's a flip map and they removed it from the flip map. Possibly they never added it ever, because pretty sure that alcove for the secret did not exist in the prototype. So they probably just added it on one of the two flip maps and didn't bother with the other. We can do this first. Yeah, we're probably not finishing today. Well, we're probably getting to Xi'an today. So they fixed the forbidden slope here, right? I think they fixed the forbidden slope problem in the engine directly. Yeah, they make you... In the original, if you end up here, Lara is going to actually get stuck between the slope and the wall. In Remaster, and I think they changed it in the engine, you get angled on the right to escape that, what builders call a forbidden slope. It's one of the few places where you have something like that in the base games. I do remember testing that and being like, no way they actually fixed that. No fucking way. Either a lucky tester actually found that during the testing in the remaster, or they actually looked up the bugs, like listed by the fans or something. Because that's not something you find accidentally. Probably want to M16 this guy in Knowledge Nomads.
Aha.
To make sure you're targeting the bird and not the monk. That's a silly way of getting all the monks in the map hostile to you.
Aha.
You know what? You have fun. I'm out. I don't remember if this guy drops anything. I also don't particularly care. Now, please. Sticky corners. Okay, we have dudes downstairs, don't we? Yeah. Got anything? Yep.
Aha.
Noise. There's a monk here. Could use that monk to distract enemies here. Oh, hello. Did you kill everyone? No. Just spawned very far away.
Aha.
It's a bit random who wins between the monks and the mercenaries sometimes. Oh, there's a bunch of dead mercenaries here. They do clean the bodies after a while.
Aha.
Well, I think those guys are active because I left mercenaries alive at the beginning of the level. That might be why they're all stuck here. That's interesting bit of air manipulation here. That poor guy doesn't stand a chance. He did manage to kill one. Yeah, they're all just trying to path to mercenaries downstairs. There's got to be a mercenary alive downstairs somewhere.
Aha.
So I'm not sure if that behavior is desirable or not in those nomads. Like, could be useful to have all the monks gather here. Because it makes sure that one mercenary here is going to get killed really fast. But otherwise, not sure, because they get distracted from everyone else. So you might want to just make sure everyone dies at the beginning of the level. Shall we get on the roof? We can get on the roof here. we want. Actually, you might want to skip to classic graphics here because they added a bunch of decorations that... Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Bunch of decorations that are actually not solid. Yeah, you're not supposed to be here. Can I not jump this? Surely I can jump this. Yeah, you can. It's just the roof of the map is actually really close. Bad idea to let those guys fight above, because again, the mercenaries might win, and then you're going to be stuck climbing a ladder while those guys shoot at you. Which just happened. So yeah, definitely not playing this very smartly here. Bit of M16 ammo up here.
Aha.
Am I even going to be able to get back out with the fire? I think there should be a trigger tile that shuts down the fire at the end of the trap.
Aha.
Yeah. Oop. Yeah, they're still running around. Because they're still trying to path to mercenary at the start. Okay, I'm still missing this. Almost done with this level. Need to remember to grab the gold secret. Something like this. Yeah. That tile is a bit treacherous because it's a downward slope, so if you just do a step back, it's not going to be enough to do the running jump. For some reason. There's a way to go down there without damage, I'm sure. M16 ammo. Yeah, you actually definitely want to grab this. That's quite a lot as well. Alright, water pump. If this was Sabatu, there definitely would have been a boulder here. Oh man. Switch, please. From the other side, right? Which allows you to push this. I don't know if you can refill this. Oh no, the opening is actually visible, by the way. I guess I was wrong. Out of curiosity, I kind of want to see if you can refill the water here. If you miss the secret. I always considered that if you empty without grabbing the secret, that secret is lost. But that might not actually be true. I never tried. I can go try right now. Like, you just, in theory, need to go back here and pull the block again. But I'm not sure that actually works. No, it doesn't. It actually stays shut once it's shut. Which actually works a bit better in Remaster because there's actually no water flowing out, even though in Classic there's still the water coming out here. Anyway, just reload. That was just a test. Block. Alright, catacombs. An ice palace. What do the secrets look like in this one? Because there's one here. Where's Jade? Oh, Jade is up the ladder. Yeah, we probably don't want to bother with this one. What's the key for grenade? 7? Yeah, 7. Oh, out of my way. Like 6 is the harpoon gun, I believe. Oh no, 6 is the M16. 5 might be the harpoon gun. We can grab the ledge here and backflip to make sure we have the correct distance, right? That's a thing we can do. Yeah. Should be a second one. I remember one of the randomizer seeds I played had one of the secrets hidden right in the corner here behind the door. So when you come down here, you don't actually see it. You have to turn around and look at it. I remember I didn't find it and I had to look up in TRR. And I was like, no fucking way. There's nothing down here, right? Well, that spawns those guys still. I think you can avoid spawning those guys. There's one of the mercenaries right under me. Where did I kill the other guy? He's got to have dropped something. Yeah. Oop. Could have saved some health here. That hole is... No, actually it's still pretty easy to see. In Classic. Nope. Got behind me. Oh, that spawns behind me as well. I forgot that. Yeah, there's definitely a better way to do that. Completely forgot there were spawns behind me as well. There's shotgun ammo here, but only on the second, on Ice Palace, not on this one. Okay, so that's going to spawn mercenaries, which you can hear. Don't think there's a good way to deal with those guys. It's kinda... Yeah, okay, go away. Yeah, this is a bit scuffed. I have to look up what other people do to deal with those two guys, because I'm not quite sure. Don't think I've ever gone this far in any of my nomads anyway. Match M16. Got plenty of M16. Okay, I think you can play around with this switch. Yeah, something like that. Basically play around with... No, there's something else to do here. Or is it with this one you have to play with the timing? There's a way to not move the block. I have to look this up, because I'm not quite sure that works. Let's just do this normally for now. Lara, why are you not targeting? That was weird. Something's fucked up with the targeting. Someone's stuck in there. Yep.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think the trick is you basically want to enter the room as the gate shuts down behind you, so when you press the switch instead of closing the gate, it opens it. Something like that. I have to look up exactly the manip to do that. It's something to do with the timing of the switch. Kinda similar to the skip you have at the end of Atlantis. You don't want the switch for Shotgun Guy. Okay, those nomads you pretty much want to play with this step in order to take down those guys. I'm not very good at it. Grenade launcher is probably the best bet here. Well, not like that. Because they still do damage to you. There's better manip for this. Better positioning for this. Don't want to walk into the fire either. There's got to be a smarter way to do that. I would have to... I need to look up this level. It's been a while. And I've never done it properly in Nodes Nomads. There's better strats for this. Right, not doing the secret. Okay, do I remember exactly where we jump back? Is this good enough? Yeah, it is. Okay. Not sure the grenade launcher was warranted here, but that worked. That should be it for this level. Did that not? There we go, that's more like it. Okay, we should have time to do Ice Palace. If I can figure out how the trampolines work, because that's always fun. I think we jump on this one? Yeah, we jump on this one. Wrong direction, I think. That's the right idea, but I want to jump from this side. No. Can I maybe just jump this one as well? I mean, yeah, but that's not what I want. Let's try this again. Can I? Yeah, this works. Do I care about secrets for this one? Probably not.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust the trampolines. Could shimmy this as well, but that works just fine. Not sure which one is faster, to be honest, between the jumping back and forth and the shimmy. The speedrun runs past all the tigers here. Honestly, not sure how viable that is. Yeah, that looks like a terrible idea. That looks like a terrible idea. Did that not... Oh, that did spawn them. Don't actually need to grab the mask here. Stepping on the tile is enough to open the door for the exit, and then you can just jump above the fence instead of using the mask. This door here. Hello. Forgot you were up here.
Uh-huh.
Isn't there a second one? Guess not. Yeah, here you can just not use the mask and do that, I think. Yeah, there we go. There's a few pickups around here. Probably don't particularly need pickups at this point. There's another fish. So yeah, if you want to take down the Yetis safely, this is actually a good place to do it. They can't go in the water, they can't hit you, and you can go and kill them. Takes forever, but because it's a bit of an awkward position, but it works. Come back here. There's a bunch of grenades around here. There we go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Quite a few nades. That's probably all we need to use nades for a while, until the dragon probably. Yeah, just passing. Should save. It's been a while. You want a minimum amount of health here to fall on the gong. Otherwise, you can't jump on slopes on the side, I think, to save your health.
Uh-huh.
There are safe spots to fight this guy. Sounds like I'm going to use my shotgun ammo anyway, at this point. Alright. We can start this a little bit. Probably not going to finish this today. Unless I manage to get the skip jump. Probably want to do that in a safe way. Ish. Let's see if I can do that jump. I'm bad at it. I don't have a setup for this. Yeah, this is very far. I need to turn around. That's the correct angle, though. It is easier than the one in diving area, I think. She didn't want to turn around. Why, though? I can't turn around myself while I am also banana jumping, which is probably the problem I have here. Yeah, this... I'm not sure I can turn around after I've started turning. Yeah. So we can't banana jump this, actually. That needs to be a straight jump. Not like this. Yeah, because getting on the slope is easy. It's the turning around that's hard. Because you want to do this, but then you're really off course. Or you need to turn enough that you're going to be backward. Maybe we don't turn enough, we don't turn around here. Yeah, we'll do something like this, but I'm a bit too far on the right to actually grab. I need to practice this one of these days. Yeah, there we go. You do something like this. I need a setup for this. And that skips most of the level. Like 90% of the level. 80% maybe. Mind me just passing. Should kill the bird. Thank you. It's just a straight jump, I think. No, it's not. It's a long jump. I need to remember that as well. Right. Despite the music, you can actually stand here, and the spike trap does not actually trigger until a bit later. Randomizer likes to put secrets on this corner here, which you can actually safely grab. It's a bit dark. Okay, how does that work again? There's a switch here, right? Yeah. Might be closer to 4 hours in the end. I've been taking my sweet time in a few places. Although of course the reloads are not counted.
Uh-huh.
You've got nothing. I thought you would end up on the platform in the end, if you did nothing. Is that only when you're backwards, possibly? Or did it change something? Or I'm just misremembering. Yeah, I got to jump, I guess. That's weird. There's a missing tile somewhere on this column. Don't remember where. I'm not sure if they fixed it. We might be able to check that with the free cam actually. Yeah, there's a missing texture here. In Remastered it is actually fixed. But it is still there in classic graphics. You don't really have any reason to go back here for anything. Also, there is a duplicate texture here as well, which is kind of interesting. Anyway. Right. That part shouldn't be too difficult. Pretty sure I can do that without damage. Was a bit too high up, I think. One down. Yeah, I'm still taking a bit of damage. Can probably do that one down more. And that's the end of the level. Right. Floating islands for next time, I think. So we should be able to get started on Tomb Raider 3 next time. And yeah, we might be closer to 4 hours than 3. We'll see. There was a lot of reloads, so maybe that feels longer than it actually is in game time. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. More of this next Sunday. More XCOM 2 next Saturday, as usual. So yeah, have a nice one.